Oh, yeah?
Oh, it's on?
Hi!
Welcome back. We're back.
How long has it been since the last Fox Talk?
Was Memorial Day? We were here Memorial Day?
You know what they say? You know what they say about 7 days without a Fox Talk? It makes 1 week.
that I've heard that before. I've heard somebody say that. But they don't say anything about that.
Can the audience hear Nate, too? How much? So they probably didn't hear him refute my joke. Hey, no!
Like
hey! No, hey! They don't even know that.
Nate, you're ruining everything again.
Trying to lighten the mood with like great sayings and marketing messages.
See, I have a hard time hearing out of the left side of my head, so you'll have to
switch. Why don't we just switch? There's nothing anchoring me here. I've had enough of this left side.
I pretty much didn't even hear that.
Hate you.
We're good. Just speak up and we're good.
I was just seeing if you can hear that.
Oh no. Oh wait.
Record this. Watch this maneuver.
Oh dude, you're. Oh, do we get to play footsies again? Oh dude, your setup's way better.
Did that look good?
Oh dude, yeah, this is right.
That's probably the most slick thing I've ever seen.
That was my nickname back in high school, Slick.
Most slick thing I've ever seen. No, it's just slick.
Yeah,
mine was the most slick thing you've ever seen. They'd be like, hey, I'd be walking down the hall. They'd be like, hey, there goes most slick thing I've ever seen. I'd be like, hey.
And he did finger guns at the same time?
Yeah. Yeah, for some backstory, because you guys missed it before, Nate's been all about the finger guns today. Like we've been counting. He's done it at least 5 times. And I love finger guns, so it's been a good day.
It's been 5 times since 8:40. And it's now 8:54.
Oh, yeah. I'm testing the capabilities of this thing, the engineering. Check that. Do I sound good? All right.
That thing was probably made in Switzerland.
Probably. Or Sweden. We got great shoes made in Sweden.
Sweden, I mean.
On running. Run on clouds. How'd that sound? Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Product placement. Is that in the shot?
A little bit.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's almost like we made that happen on purpose.
Yep. Alright. So, we're going to wing it because we wanted our board.
I remember what was on there, sort of.
Alright.
Spring Fling recap.
Ooh.
I wasn't there, so maybe you could recap.
Yeah,
it for
so
me.
there's a lot of, I guess, in comparison to years past, from what I'm aware, it was a little bit slower, but we're a little bit further down from where we were before.
I heard the traffic was kind of down in downtown for the whole event, but I still heard some good stuff from ladies that had been in. They asked who the sunflower dog was.
Oh, man. I put a picture of Hank on my Instagram, and everyone went ballistic. They were like, oh, my God.
If you had listened to this podcast and you were nearly sold by our descriptions of Spring Fling and you didn't quite make the jump this year, let it be known that Hank dresses up as something different every year, and we didn't reveal it in the Fox Talks before this year, but this year he went as a sunflower, and it was adorable.
He was the most
He just had a
adorable
little
sunflower.
sunflower petals around his head. So that makes he's now been a sunflower, a lion. My personal favorite, he's a bumblebee last spring. And then for the first ladies, now he just dressed up formally in a tuxedo with a little hat. Which
The
didn't last.
tuxedo's the best one.
Last like half hour.
Oh, man. He's a hit.
Why do you have golf tees?
That was me.
Oh, it's you? You play golf today? That makes sense.
I usually keep some golf tees on hand just in case,
That's what I
too.
thought.
Like, it's kind of like a MacGyver thing.
That's true.
Like, if
you needed to start a...
was that the most insane thing or what?
What the hell?
Did you even see that?
You pull it out of your pocket?
No, I tossed it to him and it
It literally did. I had my hand
You
like
got a hand
this.
up? What the hell? Roll that back.
Dude, I wish you
Nah,
could've-
okay, in post-production, I'm back and I'm demanding. But in post-production, you gotta roll it back and like show it in slow motion.
Dude, I hope that's in there. That was the coolest thing ever.
We'll pause for the replay.
Alright.
The key to this play is Nate's throwing motion, which is off camera. You should be seeing it now. Note how Ian's hand is outstretched. We'll circle it right here.
In the red.
As a tee comes in, you can see the trajectory is perfect.
And placement. Oh, he sticks the landing.
Oh, hot damn. Another successful golf tee throw. All right, so now you got your work cut out for you, Gabe.
It's basically going to be a lot of keyframing and zooming in on the tee everywhere.
Yeah, make sure to circle it, though, because like, they love doing that on the NFL shows. They'd be like, hey, this guy really screwed up this play. Like, let's all laugh at him. Circle him.
Let's circle him 2 or 3 times. Right here. And then we're going to underline.
He really messed up. Like, yeah. So that's it.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
I mean, how can you top the golf tee throw, like, later on?
I don't know. That was freaking sweet, though.
Yeah, it was.
I think there's been like 2 or 3 cool things that have happened in my entire life. That was one of them. That just made it.
So one of the things that we wanted to hit up was the Osprey back today.
What?
As a Red Fox podcast. Osprey Cast.
Oh,
Right.
Let's talk about them.
I love them.
I love them too.
They're great.
You know what my favorite thing about them is?
Putting stuff in it.
I love putting stuff in them.
Carrying
Okay.
it around. Making it.
Using it. Actually don't even use it. I put like stuff in it and then I'll just leave it places where like in my front seat of my car, so people walk by my car and they see it and they're like, Osprey. My cars, I'll stick it up with Osprey so people see that too. And
And I
They-
just, I
I'm
know we've
awesome.
talked about Yetis before and misplacing them, and I just left my Rambler at a track meet, and I had an Osprey sticker on it, and I miss it a lot, and I want it back, and I'm really sad.
you know what you should have done?
Yeah.
You should have branded it.
Well,
and
it says Red Fox Outfitters on
and
it,
sign
so
it.
that's smart.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, signature. So I think somebody probably put it somewhere, but I just gotta find it.
maybe it'll make its way home. What was in
Maybe.
it?
It was empty. I tend to drink. It was coffee and then water. I use it for everything, so I miss it.
You know what? Speaking of that, I missed mine for about a week because Nate decided he was going to play a little game on me and hide it.
Where do you hide it?
Yeah, because you
On
find
the-
my stuff every day.
Not every day. He hid it on the, like above the like the snap tees.
The where?
Put it in the raccoon.
In it?
Yeah, no,
Up its butt?
Inside.
no, I got his mouth like dripping out of his.
Oh, so
And
the outside of it.
The only reason I found it was because some guy, like I was watching this guy come in, and I saw him like grab something off the shelf, look at it, and then like look at the bottom of it, and then I saw something pour out of it, and it was like old coffee that poured out of it, and so I was like, oh, what is that? And so I went over later, and it was mine, and I was actually really happy. I was thrilled. I thought I just lost it. I was like, where did
Yeah.
that thing go?
You thought Rocky stole it?
Thought I did.
Rocky the raccoon.
Turns out that it was just Nate, finger guns Nate.
Have we gone over all the names of the animals in here on Fox Talk before?
No.
We haven't? I felt like we would have, yeah. So we got 2 stuffed bears, and when I say stuffed, like toy stuffed bear, their names are Bartholomew. That's like the little guy. We call him Baby Bartholomew or Little Bartholomew. And then his mom is Big Bertha, and she wears a fanny pack. So if you come in the store, right now she's sitting in a new canoe right in front of us. Probably 4'5".
She's probably 4'5".
I'm bad with height. I'm bad with height. Maybe 4'4".
On her hind legs, on her hind legs, she's between 4'3" and 4'6".
Yeah, she was a big old Bertha. And,
Yeah, she's a big old
and
Bertha.
we got Bartholomew over there on the. He's usually hanging out in one of the new canoes with a pair of sunglasses, but little kids like to steal the sunglasses a lot, which is fine. They're,
To each their own. I liked stealing sand as a kid.
I was stealing golf tees.
Yeah.
We got Rocky Raccoon. He's the newest one. A guy came in and's like, hey, my wife was making me throw this out, and I thought maybe you guys would like to have this dead raccoon in your store. And we're like, yeah, hell yeah, we would.
And then we stuffed it later.
No, he was stuffed. Bobby Buck, or no, it's Chuck Buck, sorry. So make our way down. We got Rocky Raccoon. That is Ricky Red Fox. Randy, the original, really kind of scary. He looks kind of, I don't know, he's weird looking. He's down at our other store.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I don't know where we
In
got.
the case?
forget where we got. Oh, you said that he was from Salvation Army. Ricky, is that he from Salvation Army too?
I think so.
Okay. And then Ricky doesn't look great either, but we love him. He's a Red Fox. And then right across from him, they kind of stare in each other's eyes, is Chuck Buck. And right now he's sporting a bandana, camouflage one, which I find ironic.
It is a little bit. Like, if only he had figured that out a little sooner. He's like, I didn't realize you guys had this stuff.
I could use this when I had a body.
Yeah, when I used to have everything else.
He's pretty good natured, though, for his situation. And then in the back of the store, we got Bobby Buck, which is Dennis's trophy. There's at least 13 points on it.
Dude, that's a beautiful deer.
We get a lot of like questions about like who shot this guy. I saw a little guy up front, and like I kind of feel bad for Chuck when they say that. But then you're like, who shot this one?
He knows the reality of his situation, though. He was a little young when somebody shot him.
Kind of a similar story of why Dennis has him here. He said that he wanted to put it above their bed, and his wife's like, no, take that into the store.
Well, you've got a cabin. You should have just put it in his cabin.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's cool here too.
Yeah, more people get to see it.
True. Because I've never even been.
Kind of hang a sign from his neck, like Dennis got me, like, and then people know.
I guess he's got like a big old bull elk antler mount up in his cabin, so maybe that was like that took up all the real estate. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby's just a little guy.
Yeah. Compared to an elk, he is.
That's all the stuffed animals, right?
Yeah.
Maybe there was a guy who had caribou antlers. That would have been sweet.
Thick, aren't they, and fuzzy?
Yeah, they're like they're like a sort of like a giant reindeer, I guess, with antlers.
Hey Nate, what's the difference between a caribou and a reindeer? You got Google up?
One can fly, one cannot.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
What was the next thing?
Siri, what's the difference between a caribou and a reindeer?
I wish she would just give you the answer instead of giving you a link.
Yeah. It's like the Google has that lucky, sir.
We had Where's Nate's Knife? Found that one.
Oh, yeah.
This.
The women's bathroom.
Yep. I told you you'd never find
Nate,
it.
So explain the story, too.
Nate, stop. See, all right, without any context, it sounds like you were hanging out in the women's bathroom with the knife.
He was waiting. He was like, oh, I'm going to get
I would
somebody.
like to clarify for any viewers that is not the case. Nate will not be hanging out in the women's bathroom with his knife.
Yeah, he hid my stuff, so I had to hide his back.
Or you hide it in the toilet. Toilet tank.
Yeah. Threw his keys in the toilet in his wallet. So good luck finding that, Nate.
Nate.
You did take my keys and wallet and you put it in one of the shoe displays.
Oh yeah.
And then I was trying to look for my keys everywhere. And I was like, dude, where the heck did I put these? And then you gave me a shoe. Like, you didn't give me my keys and my wallet. You gave me the shoe.
I needed you to know that I could have gotten you so good.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
You guys remember when we were all training around Christmas and Weeze, who is Adam, our screen printer, he was coming to the meetings, and his big thing was like, I'm going to come, and I'm just going to be kind of surly. And so he'd kind of like interject with comments, whatever. And he's hilarious, but he's screen printing, so he probably wasn't retaining the training information as much, just trying to think of his like next smart-ass comment like, while we were talking about shoes. So he left. I forget what he left. He left something out. It's probably his keys. Yeah, he left them like on a table somewhere. Yeah, so I tested him because we had just been training, and he was at those meetings. So instead of like putting him on the counter where like he'd find him, I put him in like it was actually one of the Anu hikers, and so he's like asking for keys, whatever, and then someone's like, I think Jesse had him. And I was like, yeah, I did. And he's like, where are they? He's like, they're in a women's specific hiking brand shoe with a Vibram bottom on it and a Gore-Tex line. And he's like, stop playing games with me. I was like, yeah, this is something we went over in the training. Like, you should know.
Sorry, but you should have been listening.
That's the only women's specific brand we have. So I felt like it was good like training by fire. So I think I might start just hiding other people's stuff everywhere and
That's a good idea.
keep people on their toes.
Well, last night, Weez ended up actually losing his keys. And
Yeah.
He locked him in his car. So,
That's a good spot for him.
No one else can steal it.
Yeah, nobody's getting away with his car.
so Weez had locked his keys in his car, so I was waiting for him, waiting for the AAA guy to show up. But he looks at me and he goes, hey, remember when Jesse hit my keys? Yeah, he's like, do you do it again? I was like, no, not that I know, man.
He's like, hey, I've got him at my house. Well, I can't get him. Oh, you can't.
Yeah, I only do it if there's education to be gained.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I should have put him in like the Beast and be like, Nate, I fully support your decisions. I support them a lot. I'm very supportive. In fact, I'm one of the most supportive shoes you'll find. and I guess that's really all I can say about that.
Yeah. Oh wow, that is cool.
Waving at the dog.
Yeah. He's got one of those baby chariots for bikes, and but his dog's hanging out in it. It's really cool.
Your chariot white, sir.
Oh man, so we haven't brought it up yet, but it's gonna be a topic. And I have like leg back sweat.
Dude, I do too.
It's so hot right now. It's so I don't know if you like.
I had to keep sweat. I had to put my foot underneath my knee.
I know like we sound like we've been drinking, but this is like our first cup, and God, I think it's just the heat. I'm getting heat stroke.
Yeah.
It's making me woozy.
Yeah, my brain's acting a little funky.
But yeah, it's really hot down here. We have air conditioning, but it's not on right now. It's after hours, so it's man versus nature in here.
Yeah.
And God, I need to go get one of those bandanas. But the reason we're down here instead of our usual setting, besides the ridiculous sunset that's off camera, so it doesn't even matter, is
oh, that is gorgeous, huh?
It's
And
gorgeous.
pink over there.
what?
You said you were doing a bandana, but I got you the next time.
Nate, you try so hard.
That was,
That was so awesome.
So we'll
It was almost the bandana.
I'll sweat all over it. We'll put it back on the shelf. Is that what you're saying? But
Oh, that was.
you just
funny.
ruined this really good moment between me and Ian here. He's like,
He's like,
"Isn't
hey,
the sunset beautiful?" I was gonna be like, "Yeah, it is."
Hey, Jesse, hold on. Hey. Oh,
Hold on. Hey, here's a hat. God. I was gonna stick my arm on the back of the couch like nothing was going on.
And I was gonna do this. Oh, I didn't. Oh, do you see that one? Oh. And then you're gonna whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
Yeah.
Oh man.
First of many.
Oh, that was about to be so good.
Thanks, Nate. Yeah, but so anyways, it's really hot. But the reason we're here, as opposed to our normal setting, is that it is like twice as hot upstairs because the windows have been caulked shut and we can't open any of them yet. We're working on that. We got to get a ladder for the outside. But we lost. And talk about turnover in the retail industry. We lost 2 to 3 employees just go upstairs. If they go upstairs, we wouldn't see them again. So.
Yeah, we lost employees due to the heat.
Yeah, so I'm just kidding. We've only lost one. I'm also kidding. That's cool. And yeah, so we're down here where it's a little cooler, but this will probably be the shortest Fox Talk on record. What time are we at right now?
21 minutes.
Yeah, we say that and we're 21 minutes in, aren't we?
Yeah, we still have. Well, we're really running low, but what else was there?
Well, I mean, we talked a little bit about the Osprey tax trip that's coming, but
Is it making a noise?
yeah,
What are you
Alright.
squishing it?
I just headbutt.
Oh.
you're headbutting it, so I can see it. Yeah, so Osprey.
Oh, well, it's Thursday.
Yeah, but they own it, right?
Oh yeah, so today's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday to be specific. What's your favorite taco joint around here?
Well, it's weird. We don't have like any specific taco joints, although there's a lot of buzz going around town right now because the speakeasy that the French Laundry is putting in, they're the people behind the French Laundry. It's going to be the owners.
laundry
and then,
now.
Oh, sorry, the laundry. And the bartender, head bartender does great stuff, John Foley. They are doing a really cool, like 30s style speakeasy, like specializing in cocktails.
that's
the
cool.
laundry's getting like renowned for their, cocktails.
Where they
both
put it in?
original-
Just that little room where the bar is?
No, they're one block over. If you grew up in Fenton, most people are familiar with this place called FAR. It was like something area recycled resources. I don't know. It was like a thrift store, but also like other services, and it went under maybe, I don't know, a while ago, and so it's on the same block as a post office, and they're renovating the building, and there'll be a speakeasy in the back. There's not even gonna be a sign for it, and
There's not going to be?
yeah, so one of those.
So it's
hidden
going to be like a
places.
speakeasy.
Yeah, and then the like a blind pig speakeasy, and the rumor was that there's gonna be a barber shop in the other section of the building, but in the last Tri-County Times article, they were throwing around the idea of a taco place in the front, which if the laundry did a taco place, it'd be like legit. And,
That'd be sweet.
yeah, and I mean, I think that the place or the town could really use like his tacos are great value. They're very filling but light. Like I'd eat there every day.
I would too.
But so in terms of like taco places, we don't have like any pure taco places unless that place opens up. But we got a couple Mexican restaurants that have great tacos. The one that some of the like Nick, the co-owner here, and Kyle and our buddy Grady like to go to is at the Fireplace. They have
Oh, yeah.
that's a good value. They're kind of like American tacos. They're just like flour tortillas with, or you can get a hard shell too, with kind of just like not very spiced, just like chicken or beef. But there's a lot of it, so and they're under $1, I think.
Whow.
They're cheap, or
On
maybe
Tuesdays?
$1 or $1.25. And yeah, there's
I mean, on like days like today.
yeah, like on
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, like today, and
Yeah, how is that?
so that's a
Yeah.
great value. My favorite taco in town is Cancun. They're like kind of in the traditional Mexican style where it's like just the meat, like onion and cilantro, unless you ask for more, and like some lime. And they come like flour or hard corn tortilla, but if you ask for a soft corn tortilla, that's like my favorite one. And they'll give you 2 corn soft tortillas around it, and it's really good. I like that one. They're pretty good price too. But
I got this thing going on with a friend of mine on Facebook. Chef battles, hashtag chef battles.
oh, man,
And it's like when either one of us make like, any kind of food, lunch, breakfast, or dinner or whatever, we like take a picture of it like your average Instagram user, but we do it on Facebook, and we hashtag chef battles, and we post on each other's walls. And I had done, after I saw your taco bar, your mobile taco bar, I was like, well, I'm going to do that too. And so I did tacos like 30 times in a row, because
you can make a different taco every.
well,
time.
that and those little corn tortillas come in a 30 pack.
Yeah.
So like I wasn't gonna throw them away.
No.
So I just made like, I don't know, 15, 20 different kinds of tacos, and so mine was a taco every time. I'm getting good at tacos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Start your own taco shop.
Well, there's too much competition already.
But man, yeah. So we miss like Sagebrush has pretty good tacos. They got good fish tacos.
Yeah, I just had those for lunch today. They were
Okay.
bomb.
And they got a mushroom taco I really like. That's unique. I think it's them. Hopefully. Otherwise, how many viewers we have? 1,000? Oh, 6? Oh yeah, so 6, and it's like 6 people will show up to Sagebrush tomorrow or next Tuesday. And they'll be like, "Hey man, where are these mushroom tacos at?" They'll be like, "What are you talking about, man? You don't put mushrooms on tacos." And
Yeah, they're gonna be, what do you mean mushroom tacos? What is that?
so check out the mushroom tacos at Sagebrush if they have them. I'm pretty sure I had a mushroom taco somewhere in this wide world, and it was really good. Might have been Florida. It's either Florida or Sagebrush, which is a mile away. Man, gotta check into that.
Should probably just Google mushroom tacos.
Yeah. Nate will look it up, and then he'll flash on the bottom of the screen right here.
Where the mushroom tacos
Yes, if there are mushroom tacos at Sagebrush, and what should he flash if not?
Go to Florida.
No?
A map to
No?
Florida.
We're hearing no. He'll flash no if there's no tacos
Put a
there.
picture of your head at the bottom of the screen. If it's
With 2 thumbs up. No, finger guns. Finger guns. Mushroom tacos. All right. So tacos. Hank.
El Tacos.
Spring Fling. Osprey. We didn't really talk about Osprey. So the cool thing about Osprey as a brand is we, just knew from like our own travels in the outdoors that they were like the top brand, the most reputable. We didn't realize how much so until like we started carrying them, and as we were preparing to open, we were asking like, all our secondary suppliers that make packs, like, they show us their lines, we get familiarized with them, and we ask like, what do you have in the way of packs? Like we have Osprey, so like what do you have that kind of complements it without stepping on that too much, without being redundant. And I kid you not, 3 or 4 of our reps have said, oh, you have Osprey? Like, you don't really need to be carrying our packs. And we're like, wait, what? You telling us not to buy your product, and it's not because their products weren't good. It's just that Osprey is doing so well right now with ergonomics and the features that are on packs that it kind of adds some redundancy. And there's a lot of companies that do a lot of things just as well, and there's a couple like specialty brands that are right up there on a few of their packs. But in terms of an overall selection, like they are just like far and away the dominant player in the industry right now. So. I can't really say there's like maybe the one defining feature for them is their
Anti-gravity?
It's not, Almighty Guarantee.
Yeah,
which is what it's lifetime.
Any
they'll
product,
repair,
any era, for any reason.
They'll repair it free of charge or get a replacement. So, I mean, even if you run it over with a truck. So, it's, I guess when it was introduced, like, the owner had the idea, and his reps, like, our rep was a rep at that time, and he was saying, man, this is a crazy idea, dude. Like, we'll lose money on this. And he went ahead and did it anyways. And now our rep sees the light, and he's like, wow, this guarantee really put us over the top. It got more people into our packs trying them, and once they try our packs, they don't go back. They get a second, they get a third, they get a fourth. But yeah, so so besides that guarantee, like I kind of started off in our minimalist hiker that we had in here that was just amazing at Bushcraft. Mike, he kind of was saying that one of the differences between some of the packs that he's seen and Osprey's got like a lot of features on the individual pack, but as we got further into the line, we realized they had a lot of minimalist ones too. So what I've come to realize is they make a pack for everything, and that's what makes them so...
Yeah, they do.
Like they have climbing packs. If you're a climber, they've got kind of lightweight minimalist ones that are just like a cylinder with like very few things added on. They have the anti-gravity ones, which are just like the standard for load bearing, making things easy.
Those are kind of like the Cadillac for heavyweight.
Oh man,
they got them for literally everything: mountain biking, ice climbing.
Yeah, hydration. They're killing it with hydration now. We
Yep.
carry Camelback and Osprey. Hydration is probably the only category where Osprey's really been the only one that has taken a chunk out of Camelback's share.
Yeah.
But Camelback's still the dominant player there. I mean, we've got the Camelbacks as well. But
That's kind of like, you think of like a hydration pack and you say Camelback. It's almost like when you think of a tissue, you say Kleenex. It's like a brand recognition thing.
Yeah, they asked us if we, people come in and ask if we got Camelback as opposed to
Hydration
That's a great
packs.
example there.
Yep.
But yeah, so I've got an Osprey that I use about every day. I gradually, it's funny, I thought I'm gonna save this for sporting occasions,
Yeah.
but it gradually took over my laptop carrying duties. I just have a sleeve I put in there because it is a day pack, so it doesn't have the dedicated sleeve. And I use it for my trips. I used it for hiking on the Appalachian Trail. I have the Talon 33, which is super versatile. And then you got one.
Yeah,
too,
I got the 22 though.
22.
Yeah.
And it's perfect if you're on Ian rides a motorcycle. I have like a bike, and they're both great for staying on your back and staying low. So if you're commuting, they're great. It's just all around great pack.
They're super comfortable too. Like those straps, like they don't feel like like a school backpack at all. They're super comfortable.
Yeah, it's actually like ridiculous to think about how they're made, because if you look, they have their little windows cut out, and in the foam that lines the straps, they literally cut out triangles that eliminate unneeded weight in the straps.
Yeah.
So it's just it's like little touches like that cost more for them to do, but they put it in there, and that pack ranges from like 90 to 130 or 40, depending on like what size you get. And so for value, it's ridiculous because they're guaranteed for life. And
you buy one, you're good forever.
And I use it literally every day. So they're nuts.
You can't really beat them.
That's probably my favorite, since we've opened, it's probably my favorite product to sell in here, because it's not, we don't sell people on it. It's more the people come in and tell us what they're going to do, where they're going, like what their needs are. And then you get this really cool process of matching them up with the pack and having them try on a couple different ones. And the pack kind of finds them, and they try it on. And I mean, already 10 things are springing to my head, from trips to Patagonia to camp counseling, where they're just taking these tour groups around and different needs, but there's an Osprey for every single one. And
there was a girl who was going to New Zealand. There was a girl who was going to Ireland who came in. There was people going to Africa, and
it's pretty cool. So I mean, it's kind of almost a lot of responsibility, knowing that you sell somebody a car, odds are they're going to trade it in 3 years.
Yeah.
Like an Osprey, you sell them that, and if they don't lose it, they basically have it the rest of their life. So it's almost kind of like a, that's why we, here at Red Fox, we've done a couple trainings with Osprey, and everybody that works on the floor is certified at pack fitting. So, especially if you got a lot of questions about, prior usage, Ian's a great guy to ask for on the floor. He'll, take the time out of the day and spend as long as you need to get you fitted up.
I like talking to people.
Yeah, and Nick or I can help out. Nate's great at them. Colleen's great at them. So and Mason's good at them. So there's a lot of good people in here that can hook you up with one, and we carry the full line, so it's nice.
We got a really toaster oven up there for custom.
Yeah. Or for making pizza.
Yeah. Making pizza or fitting. So Nate's talking about there's a couple models that have hip belts that you actually heat up, and then it molds. You wear it as it's heated up, and it will mold to your hips, which is big for kind of keeping it from shifting, and saves metabolic calories over. You're walking 17 miles sometimes, and on a long day of hiking, that's thousands of steps. So those little energy savings really add up over the long haul.
More comfortable that way too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I used to get my snowboard boots done that way.
Oh yeah.
It was just comfortable out of the box that way.
But we don't mean to. Sometimes we can sound like an infomercial on there, but usually when we're hawking a product as thoroughly as we just did, it's because they're one of our favorites. And we got, if we were just like your friends, which we like to think we're friends. We're sitting here, we're drinking sangria and with you guys. We're watching sunsets together.
Yeah.
With you and with Ian.
We're getting our sunset watching interrupted by Nate.
Yeah, we you've got us in a non-professional atmosphere here, throwing hats at us for no reason. So yeah, we
just like the sunset.
yeah. So we're telling you as friends, Osprey's great. We love them. But
I wouldn't sell you anything else.
Yeah. So it's super hot. Do we have any thing to finish on here, Nate, producer? It's kind of fitting. The music from the store is still playing faintly in the background, and as I said, hey, is there anything to finish up here? Europe's song "Final Countdown" came on, which I don't think Nate planned.
Final countdown.
You watch Arrested Development?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
We used to have at our high school basketball games. This was what the band would play. Did they do that at your school too?
No, the Pistons played it when they're really good.
Oh,
Like
maybe
right
that's why
before.
they played it.
Yeah, they play it with like 10 seconds left. But
Oh.
good memories because we were usually winning and the other team was crying.
Ours was usually really bad.
We do have something that we can finish up on.
Finger guns?
No. We
Nate just gave us finger guns again. I'm starting to feel threatened. I'm
He
like,
was
hey,
like,
hey,
he's like cocking to the
put-
side till he's about to
put
drive
those in
by.
your holster, son.
no, our trip that we have planned coming up.
Holy crap.
We've made advances.
Yeah, we have. We're going to
there.
we're going to Pictured Rocks.
Picture rocks, but it's what is that? Miners Peak or Miners?
Oh, I don't know. The beach, whatever. Not Mosquito Beach. Some guy told us to go to Mosquito Beach, and I was like, I'm not going to Mosquito Beach.
There are, depending on what point in the summer, I think you'll catch it before the worst of it. There can be a ton of mosquitoes up there. He's finger gunning the train now. He's out of control. There's a train coming by. You'll hear it. It's coming. But Nate sees it coming. He's like, Nate, how are the levels with the train in the background? You probably can still hear it pretty good. Hear us? Yeah. That was a short one.
Wow, that's the shortest one yet.
Yeah, but yeah. So the trail relay we do in July. When I say we, I mean people that do it. I guess it started at Tequamanon Falls the last couple of years, and there were a ton of mosquitoes in the middle of July. But I just went at Walmart on the way up there, and maybe our dear old Red Fox should start carrying this. Is just like that 97% DEET stuff. I know it's like I gotta look into. But people say it's like bad for you. But
The DEET, yeah.
That
I've found like 40% before,
Yeah.
and I thought that was pretty high.
Yeah, this stuff's like basically like pump. You like rub it on like lotion, and that keeps the bugs away. That's for sure.
I'd rather have bad stuff on my skin than mosquitoes on me.
Yeah.
That's the worst. I said that if you could, like, if I had one wish, like I rubbed a magic lamp and a genie came out and he's like, you got one wish, I'd say, all right, fine. Thanks, genie. Convenient. Because guess what? We're having poison ivy and mosquitoes fight to the death, and they both lose.
It'd be.
That's all I want.
close. It's a good one.
Because they both die, and then I never have to. Because I get poison ivy. Like, my legs are done with it now, but there's still like scars from it. I scratch it so bad. It's the worst.
Neither of them are fun. That's for sure.
No.
That's a very depressing note to end.
No, the trip's gonna be cool, and I wanted to challenge you guys now that it's gonna be a weekend to take as many pictures as possible at regular intervals, and we'll document this trip. Maybe we'll have stop finger gunning me.
Why are you still doing that?
Finger gunning, yeah. I think he missed though. He's like he missed my. I dodged it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got a world map on the wall, and what we want everybody to do is every time you leave the state of Michigan and go on some sort of an adventure, take a picture, and what we're gonna do is put like a little red string and a red pin on your spot to a picture of you there, with like a Red Fox shirt or a Red Fox Nalgene water bottle or a Red Fox hat or whatever it is. Something Red Fox, just give us a little shout out and we'll put you on our world map going up to the upstairs there.
We got some good locations up there already.
Dude was in Italy's got one.
Italy, Patagonia, Arizona, Montana. I don't think we've added my brother-in-law out in Idaho. He had a good picture. And then, man, just in the last month, I'm excited to see him come back. We've had Norway, Ireland a couple times over, Switzerland, France, Spain. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
Yeah, people are going all over the place.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Send us a picture, or maybe we'll put up on the Facebook or something. That'd be cool.
Of you at a place, not any picture.
Yeah,
you can, but we just won't go on the world map.
It's got to be a destination.
Yeah, we love pictures of your dogs too. But
yeah,
just
people
won't go on the map.
People have pictures of our dogs.
Yeah, we send out a lot.
It's depressing, sort of, because like I'll put a photo up of me on something, like doing something that I think is pretty neat, and then I get like, I don't know, one comment that's like, I don't know,
put some clothes on.
Like one like or something, or one comment, and that's it. And then I put a picture of Murphy up, and it's like everybody's.
Murphy's his dog.
Yeah, I put a picture of my dog Murphy up, and it's like nonstop, like, and I feel like, well, cool. It's my account, but it's not even of me. Like, okay, well, that's good enough. He's cuter than I am. I know. I get it. True. Should do one of him and Murphy just sitting there. Yeah, that too. Food works. Cute dogs. Should do one of Hank with Murphy
Wearing Ospreys.
and eating tacos on a Tuesday.
Wow, that'd bring it full circle. So yeah, look for pictures. Maybe we'll put together like a slideshow and like put some like sappy music behind it of pictures from the Red Fox trip. I won't be there, so I'm like excited to see the pictures resulting from it.
Nate'll bring his camera,
Yeah,
right?
and yeah, this would be cool. Do one too, like where like Ian's sitting on the shore and the pictured rocks are behind it, and he like holds his finger up, like he's touching the top of the rock, like they do with the Eiffel Tower. I think that would look really cool.
I'll do one of those,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have one like a senior picture one.
Like on the rocks.
Yeah, or maybe like I'll be like have my legs over the edge of like a dock or something, and I'll like look back like this. Don't mind me. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Hey,
Candid camera.
water's nice.
My toes are nice and cold in this water. Yeah, it's not too cold. Cold, but not too cold. It's refreshing.
Well, we hope you learned something today. Maybe it was about tacos. Maybe it was about life. Maybe it was about sunsets. Finger guns. And maybe it was about how many times you should finger gun someone, which is... No, I mean, finger guns in moderation. I'm for 'em.
Everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation. You see, now Nate's looking for hard figure. It's when the moment's right.
Yeah, it's like
Look
like
at
when I pulled up and I said, "Hey Nate, where's your car?" and you went like this. That was okay, probably.
Good.
But I was confused because you didn't like give me a real answer because your car still wasn't out there. You drove your mom's car today, and then so I had to say where, and you said, "Oh, I drove my mom's car."
But yeah, when we're doing Fox Talk and Nate thinks of something, but he hasn't vocalized it yet, he just goes like this to me. I'm like, oh, hey, I didn't do nothing.
Whoa.
And he's like, no, it's cool. I just thought of something. Like, you could have said that instead of like finger gunning me down where I sat. So.
He's like, no, I got an idea.
It's effective. Maybe we can roll back the tape to that moment. Maybe not. But my eyes got really big, like saucers, and I was shivering a little bit. So
There was that guy that came in today. He got some.
you didn't finger gun him, did you, Nate?
He did a cool thing. The guy, as he left, he was like, he bought his stuff, and then he was like, "All right, guys, stay cool." And he like just peaced out. As
Yeah.
he walked away, just peacing out.
Like Nixon. Like,
Huh? He faded away. Yeah, it was like he was on one of those hoverboards, just stay cool.
hey, I know how to end the show now.
Stay cool.
Hey
Finger
guys,
guns.
hope you learned something. If I got one piece of final advice for you, it's stay cool.
Stay cool. Can we get into like a glittery dust?
Yeah,
Like smoke?
glittery dust, but then an explosion.